Coming up next on BBC Two, it's the BradWOTO stream, but first, it's time for What Picture Has Bradley Drawn Onto a Piece of Paper?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another fantastic edition of What is the Cactuar Saying? What famous phrase is the cactuar saying? Is the game today? What is the cactuar saying? Where? What famous phrase is the cactuar saying? Do you think? I've got pins and needles. Fuck the Nazis. Get in the chopper. You talking to me? 1,000 needles. And you never have to. One more famous phrase. What do you think? 28 stab wounds. Let's see if you can guess. What's he saying? "28 stab wounds," they scream. Suck your mum. Picture is almost complete. There's a lot going on this now, but it's not over yet. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. We're actually going to play Wolfenstein the Old Blood today. Remember when we were going to play it yesterday? I do. And we didn't. And why? I blame Lux. That's who I blame today. I've decided to blame Lux. We almost started playing Black Myth Wukong. But a bug and a glitch in the system has made it so that we're not. Doing some Deadlock later as well, if you're up to it. Why are you talking like we're talking in a little group chat together? Yeah, I'll be playing some Deadlock later if you're up to it. Don't speak to me in such a familiar way. How are you feeling today? What's happening here? I don't like this. It's the bacon bus. But where does it go?
It's a play bus. But where does it go? Where does it stop? Watch for the sign of the lollipop.
Tom Bacon's been dining out on that for 4 years now. Will not change. He will never change. Mo, thank you for the 18 months. And April, thank you for the fucking cold hard cash in the middle of the night that appeared all of a sudden. April has been just having such a wonderful time. A poor man's Magic School Bus. Playdays definitely came out before Magic School Bus. Magic School Bus is for sure poor man's Playdays. Never change, only improve. The Raiders profile picture drives the bus now. What? Oh, really? That's smart, dude. We were talking about you last night. How good your stream is. Everyone follow Tom Bacon's, please. Thank you. What was I talking about before all of this started happening? Oh yeah, you people being over familiar. Stop asking me stuff like how are you feeling? And doing some deadlock later as well if you're up to it. Don't talk to me like that. I don't trust it. It's not right. I think JJ was reminding me of what I was talking about. I got it wrong, Lux. I was asking if you're going to play later. I should have worded it better. No. This is, what's that thing called where you... Oh, I have it so bad. Where you're going to go and do the washing up. You're on your way to do the washing up and someone says, oh, just asking. I'm not like trying to be annoying or anything, but are you going to do the washing up today? And now you don't want to do it. What's that called? Dude, I get it so bad with the chat room. This is why I hate telling you guys what I'm going to do. If I'm like, hey, I might play some Deadlock tomorrow night. And then you come in and you're like, gonna play Deadlock tonight, are you? I'm like, you fucking no. No, I'm not now. Pathological demand avoidance. Dude, pathological demand avoidance. I have it so bad. It's nothing to do with you. What is demand avoidance? I'm so incredibly autistic. It's unbelievable. Can someone just explain it to me in simple? Why can you... Why is it giving me a fucking... Pathological demand avoidance. Or extreme demand avoidance. Proposed disorder and proposed subtype of the autism spectrum disorder defined by characteristics such as demand avoidance, which is greater than typical refusal to comply with requests or expectations. I have it so badly. Any expectation, even routine activities such as brushing teeth or highly desired activities such as getting ready to leave home to visit a playground can trigger avoidant behavior. If the demand cannot be avoided, a panic attack or a meltdown. Dude, I have it so badly if people tell me what I'm going to do. I have it so badly if people tell me what I'm going to do. Don't tell me what I'm going to do. I've already told you. I've already told you. Haven't I? Don't tell me what I'm going to do. Oh, you're going to be playing some Deadlock tonight, I believe, because you said so. A perfectly normal thing to say. Confirming a thing that I said. Me. Fuck off. Go outside, set yourself on fire like Tiananmen Square. Never speak to me again. I have it so badly. It's a pure authority problem. Dylan was correct as well. I have such bad authority problems. I cannot, I just can't, I'm so allergic to people having control over me now. Because my dad was such a fucking tyrant. And like, anyone with any level of power is fucking awful. Anyone with any level of power is awful. And it's become like a thing where I just can't stand it now. I don't know, even down to little levels like whatever that is, pathological demand avoidance. I have it so badly. It's so difficult to do when you're like a streamer. I'm the worst streamer ever. I'm completely psychologically unable to do this job. You have to be a narcissist. You have to put your bank account before anything else. You have to be sociable. You have to not be bothered by other people and what they say and do. You can't have pathological demand avoidance. You can't have authority problems. Everything about this job is awful for me. What are you up to today? Does anyone else have pathological demand avoidance? No? Hey, Brad! What? No one gives a shit. Oh, how can you tell?
No one's typing in your chat room about it. Talk about watch a TikTok. You should watch a TikTok and not talk about anything that is real or anything about yourself. Just watch more bullshit. Watch more things on TikTok.
Put in perspective. There's the pool. There's the poi point. There's the deck. And there's the center lift. So we want to land there. Go.
Like normal. Just like normal. We got this. Easy peasy.
The fact that she's on a boat freaks me out so badly as well. Look, she's moving. So isn't the boat going to move? It's the why don't you move when you jump up on a train thing. The edge is going to come close to where she is. Simulation. Why doesn't the whole boat move while she's in the air?
So to put in perspective, there's the pool. There's
Object
the poi point.
in movement, stay in movement.
There's the
Doesn't make sense to me. She's moving at the same speed as the boat. No, she isn't. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion, but she's not going that fast. Inertia, she's not moving that quickly for it to make sense. Conservation of momentum. Made that up. Made that up. She isn't moving fast enough and going fast enough forward. I don't trust it.
Deck.
We're in a simulation.
Whatever's bothering you, do a pack on it. So, for me, something's bothering me. I'll go on the patio, I'll do a pack, I'll clear it. No smokes left. 20 smokes. Probably takes me about an hour and a half. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I do a pack on it, and I move on. So, I know a lot of people, you know, years go by, they're still stuck on that same old shit. Do a pack on it. At the end of the day, when the music stops, what do you got? Your
Lung
pack.
cancer. Lung cancer is what you've got.
Whatever's bothering you, do a pack on
Do
it.
a pack on it, guys. A pack.
So, for me, something's bothering me. I'll go on the patio, I'll do a pack, I'll clear it. No smokes left. 20 smokes.
Dude. Even when I used to smoke, that would make me feel sick.
Probably takes me about an hour and a half.
It would still make me feel
It's
sick.
kind of a pain in the ass. I do a pack on it, and I move on. So, I know...
Do a pack on it. You know what you could just do instead? An hour and a half of anything else. Because basically you just spent an hour and a half doing something else, so you're not thinking about the thing that you were worried about anymore because you've spent an hour and a half doing something else. I think you can get that time down to 20 minutes, by the way. If you're having a panic attack about something, you can get that time down to 20 minutes. And it doesn't cost you a tenner. How much is a fucking 20 deck of cigarettes now? What's more dangerous? Smoking like that guy jumping from a boat? Well, in real life and not in the simulation we're in, jumping from the boat. Because the boat's moving and she jumps upwards, so the boat would continue moving because the boat is being propelled and she isn't. She doesn't have an engine and propellers on the back of her. So the boat is now going way quicker than she is. 100%. It didn't fling her. It didn't ping her like a coin across the fucking deck. Did it? No, she jumped upwards. And the boat is continuing to be propelled by engines. The earth is flat. I'll never believe that. I'll never ever believe that. The inertia thing. Ever. It's, for me, that's the only proof. Jumping up in the train. Jump up in the train, why don't you go backwards? Because we're in a simulation. The inertia thing is not, there is absolutely zero proof for it. Other than that we're in a simulation. That's it. And that's it. Oh, we're taking our science from Drum now. Drum, who's probably on his 4th super tenants. Inertia is a fictional character in DC Comics. That's right. I named an episode of Cura the Infinite the other day, and I just couldn't stop thinking about the Infinite. You know what I mean? Do the thug shaker, the second time he's asked. Come on, Brad, this is the 47th time I ask on stream to do the thug shaker. I can make it so you never speak in the stream again. If you want. Instead. How old are you? Grow the fuck up. The Infinite. Yeah, no. The fucking boat should kill that girl. Because she's not wearing a jetpack. Greg's review so far of Outlaws. Okay. Booster Greg. 12:38 p.m. last night. I was asleep. I hit one bug that required a revert to save that was less than a minute old. The photo mode is good. Outlaws is pretty good so far. That's a scathing review for something that he's hyper obsessed with. If Greg doesn't go... If it's something that you don't associate Greg with, like if he was playing Elden Ring and he said Outlaws, Elden Ring is pretty good so far, he would mean it like that. Yeah, it's pretty good. If it's something that he's hyper obsessed with, which means Greg has partially a job of reviewing things. He reads comics, he watches everything, he has an Avatar podcast. And I've never seen anyone more subjective as a journalist in my life than Booster Greg. Absolutely has no concept of objectively watching something that he enjoys already as a thing. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, something like that. The rose-tinted journalist is what his name should be. So for him to say Outlaws is pretty good so far is a scathing negative review. This arrived. I love this new thing we've got going on. I want to get some crystals. And then in 2 weeks I'll take them down. We're going to be playing Wolfenstein today. I wanted to play Black Myth Wukong. But I couldn't get I didn't get the code in time. And then they put the codes back up and I accepted it. But it won't load the code. So I still don't have a code. So I contacted Twitch and was like, hey, can you fix this? And they said, we don't understand what the problem is. And I said, this is the problem. And they haven't responded yet. Which means we're going to be... I was like, well, if I don't start it today, I don't want to bother starting it because I don't want to start Wolfenstein and then have to play this other game tomorrow. You know, it's just such a shit show. It pisses me off so badly. So we're not playing that. But after I'm done with Wolfenstein, we'll probably play Star Wars Outlaws. I don't even know what Outlaws is, by the way. Is it an open world single player game? I think so. Get some rose quartz. Should solve pretty much all of your health problems. I remember looking into that stuff when I was playing a geologist character in Table Stories. And I looked into, like, what is the actual science behind this thing? Is there any? And there is science behind it that completely disproves it. You know, there's like a theory that, like, quartz and stuff oscillates at a different vibration, which is kind of true. Is actually a true thing, that some of those geodes and minerals and things do oscillate at a different frequency or something or other. I can't remember what the thing is now. But it has absolutely zero effect on anything around it. So, yeah. That's science I can get behind. I still believe trains and boats should be killing people. Doesn't make sense.
When you jump up in the air, why doesn't you travel all the way around the world? Because the world is spinning so fast. The world is spinning so fast. Why don't you jump up in the air and jumping makes you jump all the way around. Jumping all the way around the world. Hey, Brad.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Why do you guys hate me so much? What have I ever done other than try my hardest to provide you with great entertainment? Every day. Sometimes twice. Sometimes 3 times a day. I'm gonna play the video game. Dude, the amount of stabbing in that game was fucking crazy. Got a night out in London, dude. Welcome to Brixton, bitch. Maybe my best intro edit ever. Thank you. Let's play Spider-Man 2. Let's play... what's this called? Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. What is the Old Blood? Yiddish magic again? Jaeger has gifted 100 subs. Jaeger, are you allowed to do that? I'm concerned that you can't afford that. I think you can. 100 subs, Jaeger? 4 non, Jeremy? Fuck, dude. You out of your mind? You crazy bastard. It's Jaeger's last day. Jaeger, are you okay? Are we gonna see you tomorrow? Jesus. Well, thank you very much. And if it is your last day, I'm very grateful to be in your will. That could have been so many wheel spins. Oh, it's your birthday. Jesus. Stay tuned for the credits of this stream, by the way. Alright, well... Jesus Christ, Jaeger. One of the top 10 most insane people in the chat room, by the way. And not because he gives 100 subs. Just genuinely insane in real life. Which is why I get scared that some sort of government official is going to be like, you've been stealing money from someone in an asylum. Okay, fuck me. All right, yeah, you go. Happy birthday. How old are you? 74. Thanks very much. That's gonna spin me out. Let me just try and pretend it didn't happen. Congrats everyone that got a gift sub. Let's start the video game. Jaeger's favorite video game of all time. I've got to put this on windowed mode immediately. Turn that up. The horrible thing about this is clearly they've not changed anything about the what's it? It's all the same, isn't it? It's the same game. That's not good. Not good. I turned 53 yesterday. Okay, so this money was a day late, is what you're telling. You're telling me this money was a day late? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You pay up on time next year. You cough up on time unless I'm not here. Next time, I expect the money on the day. Alright? Where's my money? Let's not mess around here, guys. Okay? When it's your birthday, you owe me money. It's always been the rule. And you pay up on goddamn time. Also, this guy's body is what my body looks like. That's what I look like. Under all of this. In case you were wondering. That's actually my haircut. Alright. Thanks, Jaeger. I'm pretending to be a hobbit. I watched Rings of Power Season 2, Episode 1 this morning. I have no idea what's going on in that show. Let's play Wolfenstein: The Old Blood.
Can I please play, Daddy?
The face, isn't it?
Don't hurt me.
Bring 'em on. I am death incarnate. Ubermensch. We played it on Bring 'em On last time, didn't we? Which is about right.
This war is a disease.
This war is a disease.
Passed through blood spilled by warriors. I feel the winds from the gathering storm.
He's in a Nazi uniform. Operation Wolfenstein. Is that what Wolfenstein means? Steal secret Nazi documents from von Strauss. From the Führer's headquarters, the 15th of March 1946, the German Supreme Commander commented on the recent victories of the German army. Oh, we've gone back in time. Declaring that total victory would be achieved within the next couple of years. The Supreme Commander attributed much of the success to the recent major advancements in something spearheaded by General Wilhelm Strauss. Is that the villain this time?
I hope you don't mind the weight of the world on your shoulders, Agent Blazkowicz.
Wesley.
I've got pretty solid shoulders, Agent 1.
Well, we're losing the bloody war.
Nobody told me.
HQ's put a tight lid on it.
He is Welsh.
General Deathshead is manufacturing unstoppable killing machines in a secret compound.
The most Welsh
One of his
person I've ever
lieutenants,
seen in a video
Helga
game
von
in my
Schabs,
life.
is keeping the folder mentioned in your mission briefing at her base of operations, Castle Wolfenstein.
It's day by day.
This folder contains the location of Deathshead's compound. Could be our last chance, this. Before the Nazis wipe out all that's good in the world.
America would never fold.
Oh shit. What is this? Is this Castle Wolfenstein?
Here's the checkpoint. Remember your cover. Commander Franz, Nazi bastard from the SS in Frankfurt.
Ja, mein Name ist Commander Franz. Und this is Castle Wolfenstein.
Die Papiere bitte.
Why have they given me a Welsh character? Because they couldn't justify putting the Scottish one in it again, and they were like, what do we do? Make him Welsh, make him Welsh. People like Fergus because he's Scottish.
Vielen Dank. Wiedersehen.
Not because of his character. Okay, so we give this new one an accent as well.
You and me, Blazkowicz.
What's left?
What a good
Irish?
team. We can do this.
No, let's go Welsh.
Okay, look. You're German? Frankly, it's atrocious. So no talking. And keep your gun holstered for as long as you can.
Honestly, they could have got a thicker
The
accent. They
papers
should have
Kester
made him go
prepared for you
full
are in the
valley.
glove box. There.
They should have made him go full valley. I don't know how to do a Welsh accent. I can't do it.
Okay. Let's
Just
go.
sounds Swedish.
And remember,
Ragnar
stay focused,
Lothbrok.
stay quiet, and follow me. Right?
Shall I watch Vikings again, guys?
Commandant Frank.
Guys,
Brad, why have you stopped playing the game?
I want to talk about something completely irrelevant and nothing to do with the video game that you're all here to watch. I would like to watch Vikings again because I never finished it, but I'm scared. Discuss.
Hans aus Frankfurt. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen.
I mean, they're going to hear through that so immediately, you know what I mean?
Himmels Willen, stramm stehen, Fritz. Herr Jäger kommt gleich. Jawohl, der macht Hundefutter aus dir, wenn er dich so sieht. Was soll ich denn dann deiner Mutter erzählen? Entschuldige, Onkel. Nenn mich nicht so. Entschuldigung.
Yeah. Immediately stuck on a loaf, by the way. I love that. Excuse me, did you take the map off the wall there? He's gone a little bit strange with his accent there.
Zeigen Sie Ihre Papiere.
Hier, bitte sehr.
Alles klar.
Yeah, what about the Welsh accent? That's a fucking
Guten
Skaven,
Morgen,
that's
Herr
not a
Jäger.
dog. That's a rat.
Was gibt's, Greta?
Greta, you know, the most German name.
Die Papiere bitte.
Augenblick, warten Sie.
The fucking guy from Tekken.
Aus Frankfurt. Sind Sie Frankfurter?
Ja, ein Hotdog.
So ein komischer Kauz. Die spinnen, die Amis. Hotdog. Die werden sich wundern, wenn wir an der Macht sind. Weiter. Greta, bei Fuß.
Hot dog.
Reckon I had to say something.
That was Rudy Jaeger, Helga's second in command. I hear he feeds his dogs with prisoners from the castle's dungeon.
Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen.
Morgan.
Wouldn't they do the... What's it called? The arm sticking out thing? I'm not doing it. Because none of you fuckers can be fucking trusted with fucking anything.
Helga von Schaps. What a nasty piece of work.
The Heil thing? Yeah. Why would they wouldn't do that, would they?
By Death's Head himself, as a key member of the SS Paranormal Division. You know, I had the misfortune of encountering her on a mission to Tanzania. Did I ever tell you about that, Blazkowicz? Was sick with blackwater fever at the time. Possibly the worst day of my life. Not even a heavy diet of whiskey could improve my condition, if you can imagine. Anyway, this castle, Helga owns it. It's her occult research center. Now we need to take down Death's Head or the war will be lost. And Helga is vital in doing this. There's a top secret document folder in Helga's office. It should give us the location of Death's Head's compound. Once we have that, well then, we can launch an assault on his base of operations. Shoot him dead, turn this failure of a war around, and be back just in time for tea.
Did they have magical aliens in the previous installment of Wolfenstein? No.
Right. Off you go. I'll disable the alarm. You head for Helga's research center.
They had like
Stay in touch
ancient
via radio.
Yiddish technology.
Leaving the channel open.
And like 60s style future tech from the Nazis. Where they like were on the moon and stuff. Oh, you mean the old ones? No idea. I don't know anything that happened. This is everyone assured me this was a reboot, so I didn't look anything up about it.
Okay, inside the elevator.
Roger that. Guard spotted. Going in for the kill.
And Smouser.
Shh. There you go now. Sleep tight.
A fucking rocket pack, a jetpack. They fly now. They fly now. There it is. The answer I was seeking. Shall I watch Vikings or not?
Up on the catwalk, BJ. Don't shoot. It's just me. I'll take a gander up here. Look for a safe. That's where the folder should be.
Okay, Helga. Where do you keep your secrets?
Now, if I was a safe, where would I hide? Well, I guess I wouldn't hide because I wouldn't be sentient, would I? But I guess I would just be. So, where would I be then? Blazkowicz, go through every nook and cranny. We're not leaving here without that folder.
Man, that looks a lot like...
I found the safe, but the bloody folder is gone.
That looks a lot like that
there.
meme.
I saw a radio down there. Use it to contact Kessler. Tell him we can't find the folder. Make it snappy, Blazkowicz.
Alien.
I'll stay on the lookout.
Didn't listen to a thing he said. Don't know where he wants me to go. Or what he wants me to do. Aha!
Pathfinder calling Landseer. Come in, Landseer. Over.
This is Landseer speaking. Over.
Landseer, we can't find Lucy's present. Over.
Pathfinder, I have new information regarding Lucy's present. Rendezvous with me as soon as you can. We will discuss further. Over.
Roger. Pathfinder out.
Shit!
Jesus fucking...
Bloody hell! Hold them off, Blazkowicz! I'll find us an escape route! Remember, nothing good left in the world! Shoot those Nazis, Blazkowicz!
Working on it!
Oh my god, reload both the guns when I tell you to reload. Jesus, that's so annoying. He's doing it in the other game as well.
How's that exit coming along, Wesley?
Motherfucker tried to kill me with a bomb.
What a bloody cock-up, eh, BJ?
And we still have a chance. Kessler knows something.
Well, it's worth bloody note if we don't get out of this place.
So
I found a way
well.
out. Come here, I'll help you out. Careful. Careful.
We're meeting Kessler in the village tavern.
Roger that. There we are. Get up here.
Did we kill the woman in the other one? Aliens. The
Here, use this exit.
the one that was with Booby.
Let's go, Blaskowitz. You no turning back now, BJ. Keep moving.
Hi, Keeper.
Shit.
He betrayed us, or he got caught too? Dude, BJ Blazkowicz gets so lucky. He's been caught how many times? You'd just kill him, wouldn't you? Just put a knife in his throat, dude.
God damn it, Blaskowitz. You done messed up now.
Blaskowitz?
Oh, Wesley.
Hey, Blaskowitz. You awake in there? BJ, answer me.
I need to keep eating. I'm having a crisp sandwich. I need the salt.
Blaskowitz?
It's weird forcibly eating as much salt and fat as I can.
Yep, I'm here, Wesley.
Good.
I'll get us out of here somehow.
Oh, I thought that was bubbles.
You ever been to Snowdome
Cockroaches.
here, Blaskowitz?
No, never been.
It's a majestic and beautifully desolate place. Rolling hills as far as the eye can see.
What's that thing they
My father
shout?
used to take me hiking there sometimes, before the Great War. He was happy back then.
In Batman, where they're trying to
Pack a
climb.
basket full of bread and cheddar.
The climb.
Bottle of ale for him and a soft drink for me. Even found a fossil there once. Same day I broke my foot slipping on a wet stone. That was the best day of my life. I wish I'd had a chance to go back there. Evening, officer.
Nightwing. Nightwing weapons.
Something's
You
in
trying
there.
to bulk up? No, I'm trying to stop losing weight. I've been losing weight for the last 3
God
months.
damn it. Rats.
Because I'm sick. I've lost a stone. What's a stone? 16 pounds? And I haven't got a stone to lose. So I have to keep eating because I'm just rapidly losing weight all the time. What do they want me to do? You have to keep eating, Harry. 14 pounds. Batman climb. What is happening? have to click, hold, right click, let go, left click, hold, left click, let go, right click. The early onset Alzheimer's in my brain can't handle this. Do not have the fucking acceptable levels of brain power.
Super soldiers leashed up by those cables. Turning off the power maybe shuts them down.
We were supposed to shut him down.
I was electrified. Seen your type before back in Death's Head's X Labs.
Cool. I thought that's how you're supposed to do it. I'm guessing you got to sneak past both. You have to keep eating, Harry. I'm so tired of eating. I may never eat again after this. Once this sickness passes. I'm so bored of eating, and it is costing me so much. I'm eating like 3 people's worth of food.
Super soldiers leashed up by those cables.
It's the most boring thing in the world. Eating food is so boring to me.
Labs.
But also, when your stomach is full and you have to eat more food, it's awful. Eat as much food as you can one night, and then when you're finished, and you're entirely full, eat another meal. It's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. That's how I feel all day. I know how much that sounds like crazy talk, because most people are trying to lose weight. Even I've been trying to lose weight for a couple of years. And I did it inside of a month. Dogs. There are hundreds of them. No, tens. No, it is worse than that. There is a couple of them. Kill the dogs. Stab them in the neck with the pole. Use the sharp end of the pole to kill the animals. Get them in the lungs. Kill the dog's lungs. This is a video game now. A real video game will only be killing dogs. They should release a game that's just called Kill Every Dog in the Game. Just get it out of their fucking system. Oh, God. Never know. Might have got away with it. Yes. Kill the dogs again. We have made it so that it auto-saves just before you have to kill the dogs. So you get to play the best part of the game over and over again. We know as the game developers that the favorite thing that people have in games is killing dogs. We know that it is your favorite part of the game. So we have made it so that you have to do it over and over again constantly. We love it just as much as you killing dogs. I actually think I've got to wait till that other one turns around. You have to eat a sandwich every time you die. Honestly, it might be the only thing that keeps the weight on. I want a crisp ham sandwich so badly. Go get one. This doesn't affect this guy, does it? An uncrustable. Even I know what an uncrustable is. That's children's food, isn't it? That's like saying you want a rusk. Ooh, I wouldn't mind a rusk. Who doesn't love rusks? No, don't do this to me. Oh my god, he turns around. Vault things in this game, finally. Conversations about the things of the occult.
Sowas kriege ich Gänsehaut. Als Christ meine ich. Und wer hat darüber gesprochen? Helga. Ich habe sie gestern Abend gehört, als sie vor ihrem Zimmer Wache stand.
Jeder weiß doch, dass sie sich für Geschichte interessiert. Das hat sie sogar in Wien studiert.
Das ist mehr als das. Es ist übernatürlich.
Zweifelst du etwa ihre Motive an?
Natürlich nicht. Es ist nur...
Sie ist Obersturmbannführer der SS. Sie handelt nur zum Besten des Reichs. Meinst du, es
Something. Helga studies the occult.
Sie könnte dich auf der Stelle erschießen lassen.
Ja, aber...
Warum bist du der paranormalen Division der SS überhaupt beigetreten?
Oh, this is the paranormal division of the SS. Something I can do here. Oh yeah, I can climb. They've got the climbing mechanic in the wall. Are they going to make me do that later on while being shot at? That'd be stressful. A gold collectible. A gold crustable. Twitch is broken. Watching this stream and Leah's stream playing over it. Oh Jesus. Honestly, that sounds great. As long as I get the view. But not that fucking piece of shit. My favourite thing about this game is the obsessive amount of stabbing, particularly the dogs. This needs some Baywatch love. The fuck does that mean? Rewrite the sentence so a human can understand it. I didn't mean to do that. It's incredible how bad I am at this. As in some Baywatch theme blasting in the background while you're trying to avoid the big boys with machine guns. Okay. Let me explain something to you right now. Okay. Leave it to me. Alright? You stick to whatever you do in the day. Sitting on the floor eating Dairy Lee Dunkers, probably with your legs crossed. And you leave whether I want to play the fucking Baywatch theme or not on the stream to me. Okay? Because playing Baywatch over this would do absolutely nothing to enhance the experience other than get me fucking DMCA struck. Okay? No. No, Lux, don't listen to me right now. You piece of shit. No! I was trying to pick up this stuff. In us we all have the power, but sometimes it's so hard to see that instinct is stronger than reason. It's just human nature, you see. Don't you worry, it's gonna be alright. 'Cause I'm ready, I won't let him out of my life. Escorting the payload. What was he saying, Overwatch? Is it still playing? DMCA to shit for that joke, by the way. You better subscribe. Just absolutely destroyed this VOD for Shazalenko.
Yes. Kill another dog. Why not? Kill as many as you can. Please. Kill some more dogs. That is better. Everybody likes killing dogs and
Oh, the best game. Oh, the best game ever. I don't know why he was shut down, but I'm okay with it.
Sure, the box says. Doesn't worry there.
Yes. So bad at that. That is so difficult for my brain to comprehend. Hold the left thing, click the right thing. Hold the right thing, click the left thing. Click the left thing, hold the right thing, click the... Don't you worry, it's gonna be alright. 'Cause I'm always ready, I won't let you out of my sight. I mean, so scary, the lyrics to that song.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm always ready. I won't let you out of my sight.
You know we all apart. Sometimes it's so hard to see. Instinct is stronger than reason. It's just human nature to me. It's Jaeger. That's why Jaeger gifted so many subs, because he's in the game. EA Sports. Jaeger's in the game. Actually, it's because the lyrics to the song are about the fact that he is in... So the reason... Wait a minute. Hang on, just 1 second. Right, hang on. First of all, why are you so obsessed with this song? Catch the pail. Why the obsession with this song? Relax, okay? Baywatch was on in the 90s. There was a weird reboot movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and the other guy. Okay. But it hasn't been around in forever. Why are you so obsessed with it? Second of all, when someone makes a sort of little flippant joke about something and is just sort of just making conversation, don't correct them. Don't correct them. Okay? When someone's just making a little flippant joke. There's nothing worse. Now answer my question, why are you obsessed with it? Actually, the lyrics are not about being actually, I wrote that song. Actually, I wrote that song for the... excuse me. Wait a minute, excuse me. Excuse me, do you mind? I wrote that song in 1985 about an upcoming television show starring David Hasselhoff and Pamela Anderson in 1991. It was called Baywatch. And I, Catch the Pale, wrote that song actually. And it's not creepy. The lyrics about watching someone are not actually meant in any sort of creepy way, because the intention behind the song was that, in fact, it was about a lifeguard watching someone on a beach.
Really? You don't say. You guys suck, dude. God, I love my friends, man. You know what? You know what? I give them shit. Alright? I give my friends a lot of shit, dude. But fuck, dude, they're so good. My friends are great, man. Ugh. Imagine being trapped in here, stuck in here with you people every fucking day. Imagine the torment that would drive a man through. God damn. You guys suck, dude. Chat, you suck, bro. In us we all have the power. I don't know if wolves can smell. But, actually, that is not a wolf. A wolf is a biologically different creature from a dog. Dogs are actually descended from wolves, but that is actually not a wolf in front of you. Oh, really? Did I just say the wrong fucking word? Before you fucking type it, you fucking scum. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Yeah, I can do it too. Anyone can fucking do it. Let's find out. Can they smell? No. Their vision relies entirely on sight. Actually, all vision relies on sight. Sorry, just a point of order. I just wanted to let you know, in fact, that, actually, all vision relies on sight, actually. Oh, does it? Then what about 10 feet blind sight on a boa constrictor in D&D? That's what I thought. How do you guys do anything? How do you people get anything done in a day? When you're watching stuff or you're fucking talking to another person who's trying to provide you with some information. Do you fucking get anything done? It must take you fucking 45 minutes to do a 5-minute task every time. Because you have to correct everyone around you. Reading the packaging. This actually says that it has sorbitol in it, but I would suggest that it's not sorbitol, in fact. Do you guys get anything done ever? Because my problem, and I have the opposite problem to you people, where my brain will skip over like 5 steps. My brain won't even finish the, you know, I can't say an entire sentence anymore. My brain will just delete words. My brain, instead of trying to think of the whole word, dog, just goes for any word nearby. Spider web. What did I get? Wolf. Said it. But right, so my brain does the opposite of trying to be critically accurate at all times. I know what my intention is. You fucking know what it is as well. But I will just go for anything. And then, I mean, you know, it takes me longer to do stuff because I then have to go back and correct my mistakes. Up floor. Remember when I called the ceiling the up floor? My brain get caught sometimes in a metacognitive spiral. What the hell is that? Somehow I do both. Alright, well. You're just a fucking fuck up then, aren't you? You're just a complete waste of time. You're what we call a human waste of time. Dude, how strong is BJ? How strong is BJ?
Oh my god, let's keep dressing like that and you'll find out.
In us we all have the power. And now that song's in my head, Catch the Pail. Catch the Pail's left. They're so confused. They have no idea what's going on. They have literally got no idea what I'm trying to say. They don't know if I'm being serious, or if I'm making jokes. They don't know if I'm taking the piss out of them, or if I'm being serious. They got fucking no idea what's going on.
Kill the dog. Stab it in the lungs. We know what you want from video game. We are developers. We know what you want from video game. Stab dog in lung. That's what you want, isn't it, from video game? Stab it in the back of the fucking neck. You enjoy it. We know what you want from video game.
I'm still here, Brad. You can attack me anytime you want. I know I can because you opted in. Whenever you click into this chat room, you have to opt in. It literally says, I opt in. You don't know what you're opting into, but it's that. It's being attacked. It's the worst stream. The absolute worst stream. And then I'm like, oh, I haven't got any money. I don't know why I can't afford rent. Oh, I don't know why no one likes me. I don't know why no one likes me. Uh-oh. Cut his umbilical cord off. Go on, get him. Cut his fucking umbilical cord off the sleigh. You don't need it. No one does. That's why they cut it off you straight away. Unless you were born in a fucking vat, like half of you people in the chat room. We've created an entire group of human beings. What did you create them from? We've used 50% human DNA so that they can pass as human. Okay? What's the other 50%? Intolerable. Yeah, but what did you make it out of? You don't understand. We managed to find a liquid physical form of the word intolerable. And we've made humans out of it. Holy shit, what are you going to do with them? We're going to populate one streamer's chat. With all of them. You're going to put all of them in one streamer's chat? We found the perfect candidate. It's a psychological experiment designed to drive a man mad over a course of many years. Holy shit. And what streamer is it? Orcish. There's Jaeger. Oh, he's not bad. He's alright. Kill him. I'm not reading these this time. I can't be fucked. Guys, listen to me. I will not read anymore. I watched a TikTok the other day that said that, did you used to read lots of books when you were younger and you don't read them anymore? It's not because you sort of fell out of touch with reading, it's because you were escaping your life. It was just pure escapism, and they replaced books with a tiny little fucking cube with other things that you can use to escape into instead, and you just do that. It's the same thing. You're just escaping. It wasn't about reading. And I went like this. Actually, I still read a lot, actually. You did not just, actually that statement that was about me. After the last 15 minutes of content, you came in and actually'd a statement about me.
that, yeah, maybe some of you found relatable, but it was about how I felt. Actually, I still read. My parents are still together, and I was given a small loan of $500,000 when I was 18. I was given a small loan of $500,000. Oh, you have two parents and you fucking happy little life, Horace. Fuck out of my fucking sight. Get him the fuck out of my sight. Drag him out of here. My neighbours think I'm so crazy. The Christmas movie, actually. Now write it into a joke, Karen. Oh god, the hardest thing to do in the game. Oh, I can do it with C now. Thank God,
Wesley,
game. Well done.
I'll tell you about Aunt Sarah. Diagnosed with dementia during college. Medication made her drowsy. Strange. I remember those eyes of hers, like dirty windows on some derelict shack. Grandma told me it passed through the blood.
Imagine playing this game, but you're hooked up to a VR device that makes you feel everything that you feel in this game. The amount of times you get stabbed.
Brad, why did you say that?
I don't know, I just thought about it. It was kind of an intrusive thought.
Was ist?
As I reacted to jumping down.
Found you.
You see, it would be fucking horrible. Dude, they love it so much. Gabe. Gabriel. Ich mochte mein Gabriel. Is he here? He'll be here later on. He'll watch the VOD. Gabe, I would like you to... He's like, yes, dear. He doesn't want to do anything else. I make him clip so much stuff. He doesn't even get paid. Gabe, you should clip it every time there's an... Every time that there is a stabbing in this game, clip it. And put it in the Discord with... make sure it just says stabbing. Just stabbing 1, stabbing 2, stabbing 3, stabbing 4, stabbing 5. And then that way, when I make the intro for the third game, we can just have so much stabbing happening. Like, just constantly. Every time the music changes and goes upbeat, it cuts to some stabbing. I sort of tried to do it with this, but I didn't have long. Look, I found the most horrific stuff. And it just cuts to just being stabbed. Because there's so much stabbing in this game. It's so weird. They love it. They love stabbing and killing dogs. Actual England. I left some space in this because I knew that there was another game coming up and I could put in stabbings from this game, but I did, you know, they love it so much. Just intrusive thoughts of stabbing. Of the day the darkness fell and the world was well. The intrusive thought edit, but every sub is a stab. I'll just do it. We don't need to sub for it. I've earned more than enough subs this week. I feel guilty. Jaeger gave me 100, and then you guys gave me loads of subs yesterday. It wasn't like loads and loads, but it was quite a few subs yesterday for quite literally nothing when I made the joke. And I always feel bad because I'm always like, haha, subscribe, haha, what a funny joke that would be. And I'm sure that you probably think that I'm like serious. I expect maybe someone to do it once, like one sub, haha, that's so funny. And I was like, start a hype train, haha, and then you did, and it was lots of subs. And then I feel, and I'm like, oh no, you don't understand. You can't actually do this to me because I actually will feel guilty about not providing you a service for the amount of money that you've given me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I did anything to make you have to part with your money. I feel like I pay the iron price. Okay, I like it when the iron price is paid. Fucking Christ. This game is insane. We must kill Jaeger.
He has given us all of his money, so he is worthless to me now. And so I will have to go and kill him now. When you're watching like Netflix or whatever, you pay £5 a month and you're like, okay, I got all of these shows and you know, maybe it was worth it, maybe it wasn't. That's up to you, it's subjective. But me, if I don't do anything in a stream because we were just installing a game and you guys give me a hype train, oh dude. The way it feels in my soul. It's like this is the feeling.
Jesus Christ, that's a big fucking dog.
Wo ist Jäger? Jäger, come out to play. I thought we lost the pole. We did, but he keeps it. Oh, he grabs it as he goes through. Cool, right, didn't notice that last time. Warriors, come out to play. Oh my fucking god. I'm so... stupid, I think. Fuck off! God, it reminds me of Living with Merlin. Living with Merlin. My son, my boy. It's been a year. When did he die? A year ago today? Jesus. Oof. I didn't like that one. I don't like the idea of being stabbed in the leg. I weirdly can handle the idea of being stabbed in the arm, but stabbed in the leg fucks me up for some reason. Even though I'd rather lose a leg than an arm. Feuer frei. Like when you see people get stabbed in the thigh. Did I fuck up or what? Alarm, alarm. I thought there were shadows of people. I don't know where I am. They gave up. They were like, we don't want to do any more stealth. You've been stealthing for a bit too long in the game, I think. Who is fucking shooting? He could have made that shit. Oh, I can swim. I can swim, I can swim. I know I've been a dirty little butthole. Did a seagull fly by? I don't appreciate that tone that you're taking. Taking a tone, you know. Oh, this is the way I'm supposed to go. Wait, what? There's two ways to do this level? Oh, now I like this game a lot more. Maybe the old game was like that and I'm just too stupid to realize, but... Shit. Oh, no, please. I said please don't... I said please. I asked you nicely, please don't hurt me. Oh my god, the game. Oh my god, the game.
Bro, it is not a game, you are shit.
I claim illness. I claim trial by combat. Don't hurt me no more, what is love? Mathis, I do not appreciate your time.
Shadow Record thinks you should drink water.
That's a good idea, actually. I really do need to drink a lot more water today.
ran out of milkshakes. And I ordered some. And they were supposed to arrive when this arrived. Whatever this bullshit is. And this arrived and not the milkshakes. One of these two things is going to keep me alive. So I'm glad we got that fucking stupid thing. Huh. I think I can skip the whole level by swimming this way. As long as I don't get spotted. Climb up, you bitch.
No power.
Fuck. Oh, I was so proud of myself. Skip the whole level. If I can find a Mauser, I can snipe that guy with a silencer on, can't I? Das Mauser, mein Freund. Hi everyone. Oh, Gabe's just arrived. What would you say, guys? 5 minutes after I spoke to him? And now he is. This happens to Gabe quite a lot, to be honest. He arrives in a chat room and I'm like, I was just talking about you, and now he has to be like heart palpitations. What was you saying? It was nice things, yeah? What was the request? Don't tell him. Let's leave him to stew for a little bit. No, guys, listen. We have to keep him subdued. Okay? He works for free for me. We've got to make sure that he doesn't suddenly request pay. I learned this technique from a YouTuber I used to know. Just basically abuse people until they snap. Memer is never late, nor is he early. He arrives exactly when he memes to. Oh, Gary. Gary. The Mauser has been acquired. Yeah? Oh, C is now crouch, which means no guns in this game are going to have the alt fire thing. That's actually a good thing because the alt fire thing is way too confusing.
Power's up. Back to the boat.
Fuck, they see me? You little bitch. Fuck off, fuck off. Vroom vroom, I'm in me mom's car. Now this is video game. Fight! Now this is video game. Perfect. Now this is Disney World. That Disney World ride where you go, it takes you around the world and all the little robots are singing. Now this is pod racing. These rides that you go on, like the one at Universal Studios where you go around and it's a Jaws ride, but I think they've closed down.
It's a small world after all. Now this is Wolfenstein. I'm not going to feel well tomorrow, am I? Whenever I feel good, I feel really bad the next day. Normally it's manic energy. The music makes it sound so sinister. I'm cleaning my glasses. Well. Mr. Bond. It seems we are meeting again. Mr. Bond. Imagine the villain cleaned his glasses like this in the movie. Oh, we're getting back on the fucking boat.
Don't worry, Wesley. I've got a plan. Break into the keep, kill every goddamn Nazi in
Where is
there,
Wesley? What
set you
happened to him?
free. Then we'll get the hell out of this place and contact Kessler in the village tavern.
Wesley, though, you know. Anyone know anyone called Wesley? Anyone called Wesley? Dude, imagine being called Wesley. That's hilarious. Dude, any of you called Wesley? Honestly, hilarious. What does this do? Activate the fucking shark. The giant fucking thing from, giant alligator from All Dogs Go to Heaven comes out. What's that song that he sings in that film? Christ, there's so many more of them than I thought there would be. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. Wesley Snipes. Let's make music together.
Let's make music together, baby.
Now we're thinking about All Dogs Go to Heaven again, and we don't want to be doing that, do we, guys? Now Ray's going to be like,
did you know that there are dogs in that movie? Just a quick little note in case you were wondering. Hi everybody, my name is Ray of Sunshine, and I wanted to let you know that in that movie there are dogs in it. And I think that it will be interesting to let you know that little fact about the movie. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. My name is Ray of Sunshine, and I come here to tell people facts that they already know. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to eating my Pop-Tarts now.
Pop-Tarts and rusks. Rusks. What's going on? Am I supposed to be... Oh, he's so good at the game. It's unbelievable. How were there so many of those kids? Those movies, kids' movies. Wax Steven is drunk now. Wax Steven's day drinking. Wax Steven has been hitting the bottle since 7 a.m.
Wax Steven is drunk now. Wax Steven's been drinking. Am I going back? I can't be going back, right?
Guess it's on foot from here.
Jesus! There's a wasp. I think. Or are you a hoverfly? Can't run the risk. All wasps go to heaven. This whole area is now raid. Shadow Legends.
Guess it's on foot from here.
Bombenschuss. They call me Mr. Bombenschuss, Mr. Bombabuschuss, Mr. Lava Lava, Mr. Bomb Boom Shoes Shoes, Mr. Bombenschuss. Fuck me. Music's better in this game, huh? Sound levels, I mean. That guy saw me. The question now is why the fuck am I here? And what the fuck am I doing? I am supposed to be unlocking this thing for the boat to be going through again. Yeah. They call me Mr. Bombenschuss. What was that? A gun? The Bombenschuss. Bombenschuss.
Also, ich legte im Bett neben diesem Mädchen und...
Lag.
Was?
Du hast im Bett gelegen, nicht gelegt.
Legen, liegen, wo ist der Unterschied?
Du legst Eier. Du liegst im Bett. Nehme an, du bist kein Vogel, oder?
Guys, I'm really good at video games. Just tune in tonight to the second channel where I'm going to be playing Deadlock. Ein Kämpfer. Oh my god.
Also, ich legte im Bett neben diesem Mädchen und...
Was? Du hast im Bett gelegen, nicht gelegt.
Legen, liegen, wo ist der Unterschied?
Du legst Eier. Du liegst im Bett. Nehmen an, du bist kein Vogel, oder? Hey, sofort!
Why does he see me every time? This guy's got a goddamn spider sense and it's pissing me off.
Also, ich legte im Bett neben diesem Mädchen und...
Such a nice game. Like it's a cozy game. Oh, what a lovely game. Meanwhile, cut to the stabbing. The relentless amounts of stabbing. This isn't a silenced pistol?
This air reminds me of the bog by the Johnson's farm back home. The smell of dead plants, wet wood.
That was me stepping into summer this year. Oh, I'll probably be ill for maybe a week as I come off of this medication. How long has it been? 3 months. Oh, you feeling better? No. No one cares anymore because it's been so long. The other thing, when you're sick for so long and you're telling everyone that you don't feel well, no one cares anymore. No one cares when you say you don't feel well anyway, because why would they? Because they feel fine. But if you've been sick for 3 months, people, it is the most annoying thing to hear someone just keep saying they're unwell. I'm on your side for this thing. But, holy shit, does it suck. Because you're like, I still feel bad, and everyone's like, okay, great. You're like, no, you don't understand. This is awful. I've had to feel bad every second of every fucking minute of every hour of every day. For months. You understand? It's still here. Yeah, we know. You keep talking about it. Exactly. It's crazy why mine's going. Call me Mr. Bombunchuns. Semi-Bombunchuns. Oh, but Brad, you seem so much better than you did before. Medicine. I have medicine in my body. I don't feel better. I have medicine. Making me feel better. Absolutely pure brutal. The way he's hit him on the side of the knee and then cracked him on the side of that there skull. Slit his fucking throat, broke his back when he fell down. Do you have to see the movie Overlord is look very like? Is very look like. Okay, this is pure foreign. My god, he's speaking pure foreign. It looks like this game, the movie Overlord. What's movie Overlord? I've never even heard of it. I know the anime. And most people don't seem to realise how feeling like you're dying for 3 weeks or makes you feel exhausted. Oh, it's the worst. I've never been this unwell for this long, and I cannot... I can't believe how fucking horrendous it is. The the movie Overlord, either there's a person in it that looks like me, or this game looks like the movie Overlord. Why do these motherfuckers just shoot at me? No. Yes. There was a movie called Overlord where a group of soldiers must face zombie soldiers. Okay. What year did it come out? And what's the IMDb rating? And who's in it? Everyone's got homework. Everyone must watch Overlord tonight. Gary can translate foreign. Because for someone who speaks English, Gary is somehow always speaking foreign as well. It's a powerful ability. I'm in the same boat. I had super bad nausea and dizziness, like I am legit about to pass out for over 3 weeks all the time, and it blows, and all tests go clean. Oh god, so you don't even know what it is? The nausea is unreal. Dizziness is my friend Liam had really bad he had fuck, I can't remember what it's called. My sister had it as well, but Liam had it like horrendously, where he was so dizzy he couldn't actually stand up, right? So he was in a wheelchair for a day, and then he had to do all this stuff, and he was like super dizzy for a bit, and it ruins you because you can't do anything, because you can't move. If you're so dizzy, you can't even sit down at a computer, right? You're just fucked. You just have to lay face down, and it just sounds so boring. Audio books and shit are like the only way through. And it sounds horrible, but nausea is crazy. I have never had nausea before. I thought that I did. I've had like car sickness and like boat motion sickness while also being hungover. I think really I was mostly hungover, but it gave me the other thing. And nausea is like that for me. The car sickness. You know when you're reading something in a car and then you're just completely unwell. Oh, I've also had it on VR. You ever been? I did a thing where that game Boneworks gave me such bad nausea, and it doesn't go away for a long time. But my god, I've never had nausea like this before with this thing. It is fucking horrible. I've never had it. I didn't realize just how much nausea sucks ass. I didn't know what it was fully until this, and now I just dread it so much. When I feel a bit nauseous, because I've had nausea on and off, pretty much just when sometimes the medicine doesn't work, or what I realized, like I was taking my medicine with food at one point. Is that Tom Segura? Another guy. Who else is here? No. What was I saying? Yeah, so I realized that when I was taking I take this medicine 3 times a day at the moment, and it kind of just keeps everything at bay. I don't understand how it's working. No one will explain it to me, and the doctors they literally at this point will not speak to me. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the fucking NHS, but it is so fucked. I blame the Tories. But I was taking the middle dosage with dinner every day, because I do a stream and then I have to take, so I take it in about an hour from now, and I've been finishing the stream after like 2 or 3 hours because I haven't been able to stream that long. And I was taking it with food, and I think it was just not as effective because I was taking it with food. Like I guess the absorption process just wasn't having as much of an effect. So I noticed that the nausea was coming back, and I was like, oh shit, what is going on here? It fills me with such dread because of how much I now absolutely hate nausea. I've never had the type of empathy that I have now for someone saying they have nausea and dizziness, but nausea in particular, until now. Like, I hate it so much. It's one of the worst feelings to have for a really long time. I've basically had it for 3 months, but because of this medicine, I haven't felt it. It's underneath the medicine effect. God, dude. But at least I know what's causing mine, or at least I think I do. I'm starting to question whether it is this thing. I might go and get my own blood tests done. I don't trust the fucking doctors to just not give a fuck. But yeah, man, I literally, if you've ever had real nausea for over 24 hours, it's the worst feeling. It's unbelievable how much it sucks. Can you imagine if medicine withdrawal on top of all of this? Well, I mean, it is a lot of what the medicine withdrawal is the nausea. Wait, which gun was that? The Bombenschlass. Which one of these motherfuckers? Who's shooting at me? Is there a sniper here somewhere? Quiet. I was gonna sing Quiet's theme, but then I started singing that instead. I think the worst physical symptom of this entire process for me, and I've had quite a few different symptoms. It's a really, really weird process. Withdrawal is crazy because your body doesn't know what's going on.
One more.
I actually don't have. I think what it is that I don't have any symptoms. For real. I just have my brain and my neurotransmitters going crazy, so it's perceiving them as different things on different days. Renly. And the guy that plays Renly Baratheon in Game of Thrones. And one of them, but the worst one is nausea. For me. It has been the worst part. There's a new one of them sniper games coming out soon, where you just constantly shoot people in the dick in slow-mo. Those are fun. We should play some more of those. Yeah, I've absolutely hated the nausea effect, and like literally, I will always from this day onwards, if anyone says they have nausea, I'm 100%. I'm fully in. I'm fully on your side. I'm full empathy for it. Because I've never cared before. I was like, alright, well, you just feel a bit sick and a bit dizzy. It'll pass in an hour. Shut the fuck up. And now I'm like, right. You have my axe. My sword. My heart and sword. Always. For nausea. Oh, do I get in the boat, maybe? The worst feeling in the world. Oh, yeah. Also, the just flashes of hardcore anxiety. Like flash in a pan, 24 hours of intense anxiety is really annoying too. I guess not. Because it's not something causing me to have anxiety exactly. It's just not neurotransmitter just giving me anxiety for nothing. So then I have to find reasons to have anxiety. Because I have anxiety, I just sit there and just feel fucking completely insane. And then my brain just starts coming up with what ifs. Because it needs to have something to be anxious about, because it's feeling anxious physically and my heartbeat is too high and There's nothing, I have no thing, so I just start going nuts. And I start getting just really intense bouts of anxiety, and then it just makes up what the anxiety is. Where am I going? Does anyone know? I feel like I fucked up. Is it getting back? I thought I was getting back in the boat, but I guess not. That's anxiety. That's just, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out. Well, sometimes, yeah, but my anxiety is usually something's happening to give me anxiety. If nothing is going on that gives me anxiety, I generally don't have it. I do have a sort of general anxiety disorder and a general sense of anxiety, and I wish that I didn't. But for the most part, it's like I've got an appointment coming up, or something I have to do at the end of the week, or you know, there's some sort of conflict in my life. You know, two people I know are arguing, or I'm arguing with someone, or I have to speak to someone about something awkward and I don't want to. Those kinds of things give me really bad anxiety. And that's just life. So that is usually just being alive. So I have anxiety about a lot of things a lot of the time, because usually you do have stuff that you have to do. But when you have, when I have nothing to be anxious about, but my body is just having anxiety and my brain is having anxiety because because I'm coming off of medicine that is designed to mess with my head. Oh, is it this way? If it's this way, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh my god, for fuck's sake. It's the weirdest feeling, because I wake up with intense anxiety from like something. I wake up with like I've been waking up from like a nightmare or something will happen in a dream that will be so horrible that it would give me anxiety in real life, and then that anxiety translates directly over to real life, and I wake up with anxiety as if the thing that I just did has happened. Okay, where the fuck am I going? I'm so lost. And it's the most annoying thing, but it's way worse when I just wake up with anxiety for no reason. I just have anxiety, so then my brain just starts filling the blank. It'll just start coming up with stuff. You should go to the doctor about this one thing. What if it's not this? What if it's that? What if you have to, what if this is like some sort of tumor? What if this is this thing? What if that person actually hates you? What if this person fucking despises you? What if this goes wrong? What if that happens? What if you can't make rent? What if you can't stream today? What if this happens? And what if the people what if they fucking do this? And what if they do that? And it just starts making stuff up, and I just go into this fucking crazy death spiral from nothing, and it's so annoying. Because usually there is something that's triggering it, and I'll still have horrible anxiety, and I'll still hate it, and I'll obsess over the thing that is giving me anxiety, because I have anxiety and OCD, so it does that obsessive maelstrom of anxiety thing that people with OCD and anxiety have, where it's basically like supercharging it. Where do I go? Someone tell me where to go in the game. If one of you fuckers doesn't backseat game me in a minute.
Reckon it opens from elsewhere.
Yeah, so do I, pal. But I've opened it. Maybe I missed something in the actual level. Do I have to go all the way back? Why do people backseat game me until I ask for it? As soon as I ask for it, nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's a tunnel nearby. That's extremely helpful. In the water. I don't believe you. This game doesn't hide things like that. It should be obvious, but it isn't. I'm feeling like I'm just the dumb one here. But yeah, that has been horrible. I think those are the two worst things about this process. And there's been I've had a lot of symptoms. But the intense nausea just It's so intense that you can't sleep, you can't eat, you just get weaker and weaker and weaker, and you just feel sick the whole time. You can't move, you can't really do anything. You just sat there with like really bad nausea, feeling like you're going to throw up all the time. It really weakens you because you can't eat and you can't sleep, and you just start, everything else starts falling apart with it because you're so weak from... It has to be this way, but this was a dead end too. This is where I came from, was it? There's got to be something I can climb up somewhere or something. Oh yeah, there's a map in this game. Here and here, maybe. But yeah, all the symptoms, the really rough, really intense, and like several days nausea is really horrible. That's the worst physical symptom. And then the insane anxiety. Lying. I was just thinking human can filter rotting. Oh, it's all I've done for 3 months, and not in the like fun, oh my god, rotting on my sofa, rotting bed on TikTok way. Just a human sack of death. A human sack of death. Unable to do anything. Just sitting there trying to play games, but you can only play so much. Trying to watch TV, but you can only watch so much before you become so bored. I've been so bored. Guys. Fine, I'll do it myself. Wolfenstein, The Old Blood, spoiler walkthrough, please. Walkthrough. Docs. There's a wheel that opens the gate. Did I not put this on full screen windowed? I get nauseous with migraines. I thought I got nauseous with migraines. I didn't know what nausea was until this. Intense stomach cramps, pain, just like doubled over. The nausea is like 50 times what I had ever experienced nausea to be before. I had no concept of what nausea was. When you hear people saying they have nausea, like the type of nausea that you get from like, I guess from like chemotherapy and shit. It's so bad. So intense. I want to see if there's anywhere to climb up. How am I this stuck? I mean, it has to be that one door, but like, so the game had me come out here, pull that lever. That lever, what does it do? Because there was one over here and one over here. Then it made me come down here and fight the guys. There were snipers all over the place. So you'd think that it was drawing me this way, because you just go where the enemies are. There's an exclamation point over here. Oh, did you mean I have to swim over there? I went on the wrong side, the left side. I went on my other left. My other left. I thought this was where I came from. That's why I didn't bother coming down here. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh well, we did it. Cool. Very nice. Going to the ER in the US is a completely awful experience. Oh yeah, American healthcare system. There's some things that look like a good benefit to me from it. Like it does seem like you get seen quicker. And you can kind of just, if you've got money, you can just pay for medicine. In this country, I'm having to like beg them to give me the medicine I need. Really happy he just keeps putting that gun away. Shock hammer. Oh, fuck me. Double shock hammers. I thought I had bad nausea before, but the level of nausea I've been having for weeks now makes normal nausea. Yeah, normal nausea is like when you're in the back of a car or on a ship or whatever and you get motion sickness. That's what I assumed nausea was. And even the worst fucking travel sickness or VR nausea I've ever had. Nothing at all compared to this shit. It has to be it. Open the gate.
Should open the way into the keep.
Finally we did it. I mean, at least nothing was happening in the game while we had our just me and Mike having a conversation about nausea. I'm so on it though, dude. I mean, for one, I'm still in it, so I'm still feeling a lot of the sickness and effects and things. The guy from What We Do in the Shadows, whatever his name is. But also, I had very little empathy. It's not that I didn't feel empathy for people who were unwell or anything like that, but the type of empathy that you can only have from experiencing the thing. I've never had sickness like this before. I feel so bad for people who have chronic illnesses that last longer than this. People who have... Oh no. I haven't keybound the thing. People who have chronic illnesses that are lifetime illnesses or are longer than 3 months, you know, whatever it might be. It could be something that's far more intense than what I'm going through, you know, some like cancers and stuff like that. But anything that's just like a long-term sickness of some sort. It is horrible. The slog. It just never ends. And it's brutal. Every day you wake up and it's the same shit. Every day I wake up and I wish you were dead. Don't send any more boys after me. I'm too injured. Yeah, I had never. I've always obviously felt bad for anyone who was unwell for a long amount of time. It's horrible. If you have a long-term illness, chronic illnesses, things like that. I lived with someone who was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes late in life. And it was just a horrible thing to like have to figure out, and you're just stuck with this thing forever now. You've got to work it out. To try and feel better, you have to constantly be medicating yourself. You're constantly in and out of hospital. You're constantly having to check this, check that, do this, buy that. Horrible, horrible, horrible process. But I've never, because I've been lucky enough to be generally in good health, not necessarily good mental health, but physical health my whole life. And now I dread it. I dread being diagnosed with something that will last longer than a few days. Because normally you get sick for a few days. Even if you get something like really bad flu, it will last, what, a week max? Just a brutal week of just like, I feel like shit. God, this has been horrible. Because I think this is now week 13. Of this process, and it isn't going away. I've got a doctor appointment next week, and I'm hoping they can give me some pointers. We'll see. But yeah, I feel so much sympathy for people. If anyone ever says to me I have like nausea all the time, or I have this illness or that illness, good God, I now know what it feels like firsthand. To have something that doesn't go away after a week, after 2 weeks, after a month, after 2 months, after 3 months. It's fucking weird, dude. Really weird. Hi, Saki. Oh, you know what I missed? The fucking gun. The chain link gun. I'm assuming we'll get it again at some point. Yeah. Saki, thanks for the resub, my friend. The Chronic Crew, baby. The only time I've ever felt paranoid or anxious is after having too much caffeine and too little sleep. Oh, Billy fucking two parents over here. With his happiness. There's Orkish. When did your anxiety start? Probably when I was a teenager. Had a CT brain scan to try and figure out what was causing it, and was legit hoping for a small tumor just so I could at least have a reason. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. They can't find anything wrong. It's not the ear thing, is it? My sister, Annie, and Liam all had the same thing this year, where there was a little crystal of something in their ears, in the water or in the fucking, you know, the like liquid part of your ear. I don't know, liquid ear. And there was just a little stone in there, and you have to do all of these. I'm assuming they checked for this, but it's weird that they all had. Everyone's getting this fucking thing, microplastics in our food, dude. They put me on some Dramamine. Yeah, I requested Dramamine when I was on nausea. They said you can have Dramamine or you can have propranolol. My doctor said to me, you can either fix the nausea or the anxiety. Pick one. I was like, dude, fix me. Fuck off. What do you mean pick one? Fix me. She was like, you're gonna have to pick. And at the time I was like, the anxiety. Because the anxiety was making me like I'm gonna jump off the top of my fucking building. Whereas the nausea was just making me feel like shit. I just felt like shit. I was just sitting there. I just felt like shit. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't eat. I probably would have died. I probably would have hospitalized myself. This is what I don't... Now, looking back 3 months ago, I would have hospitalized myself because I was losing weight, which was making me even more nauseous. I'm still losing weight. That's why I'm having to eat so much. I'm just dramatically losing weight coming off of this medicine. You lose weight, it's part of it, but like I was dramatically losing weight, and the nausea and the gastrointestinal pain and discomfort that you get from coming off of this shit was like all piling on. But I just felt like absolute arse, and I was sitting there just playing like Teamfight Tactics and watching fucking shit TV, just feeling like absolute death for a couple of weeks. But then the anxiety was like spiking every few days to like maximum. Anyone that's had like full on anxiety, like Richter scale, you're just off the Richter, full blown panic, full blown anxiety. And the type of anxiety, like you can have a panic attack that lasts for like 10 minutes, but if anyone's ever had anxiety at like maximum for a week, it makes you insane. Like you're not sleeping, you're not doing anything. You just, I was taking Zopiclone to get 4 hours of sleep. I was just like, and I was taking that. I took that for fucking 2 weeks, and then ran out of it. And I went in there, and she was like, "Which one do you want, Dramamine or propranolol? Do you want to? We can fix the nausea, or we can fix the anxiety." And I was like, "Why would you give me this choice? First of all, you psycho." But I was like, fix the anxiety, because if I'm literally gonna slit my wrists if you don't. I can't do another day of this. Just fucking give me something for the anxiety. And I'm kind of glad that I did pick that, because even when this is all done, I have now discovered the power of propranolol, which is just panic attack cure. I didn't know there was such a thing. I didn't know that my anxiety was basically just my heart was beating too fast. Now it's not. That's really a massive oversimplification of it. But when you're having like really bad anxiety, or you're having a panic attack, you just take one of these or two of these fucking propranolol. You take, some propranolol. By the way, this is an over-the-counter thing, so don't go away and just start taking this shit. This is a thing you've got to speak to your doctor about, because I know some of you are like, "Oh, I'll just fucking buy some from a guy behind McDonald's with a long trench coat." Go to your doctor and talk to them about it first. Don't just start taking this thing. This is a proper over-the-counter medicine it's for heart and blood pressure issues, right? But they do give it to you for anxiety. I didn't even realize this, but my sister has been on it for fucking years. Not on it like constantly, but every time she feels anxiety or she has like panic, she just takes like a little one tablet, 10 milligrams of this thing. I've been taking 2, 3 times a day. That's all I'm on. But you can take like double that, I think, before you start to fucking die. Yeah, it just slows your heart rate down, and then I think it does something for your blood pressure, or like something for your blood, allows your blood to move through your system a bit better. But that's what it does. You're just sitting there and you're like full on anxiety. You're just freaking out like you do. What if I've got lupus? What if I've got a tumor in my brain, and you're worrying about all these things. What if I jump off the building? You start getting scared and you're freaking out and you're having panic or whatever. You just take 2 of these things, and a few minutes later your heartbeat just goes, and your heartbeat just slows down. It just forces your heartbeat to slow down, and you're suddenly you again. And anyone that has anxiety and has panic attacks, and when you're back into your brain again, it's like being Jekyll and Hyde, right? You're just an insane person, and you're not you're not thinking logically. You're just a completely crazy person who's just saying like fucking, you're thinking insane shit. And then once that panic attack is over, whether it's the next day or 2 weeks later or 20 minutes later, it doesn't matter. But when it's over and you're human again, and you're thinking normally again, it's like it's hilarious, because you're like, I'm a completely different person. My entire personality has reverted back as Windows roll back to who I was before that panic attack. But during that panic attack, I was thinking the maddest shit. Yeah, like the propranolol just slows your heart rate down, but it just gets rid of it. Gets rid of the intense thing. And I didn't know it existed. So I've actually learned a lot during this process about keeping my anxiety in order, even though, I've been doing it for years, man. I've been in this fight my whole fucking life, really. But like, it's crazy that I've learned that there is this fucking drug called propranolol that you can take. That is, there's a couple of different versions of it, but this is a pretty common one that they ask about, that you could look into. And they give it to people for performance anxiety, not sexual performance, even though maybe it would work, to be honest, if you do have that. I don't know. Probably not, actually, because it would slow your heart rate down. I don't know. But if you imagine you had to go on stage and perform, and you have to go on stage and you're performing and you're playing the violin in front of a bunch of people, you take people who have anxiety but also are performers can take this before, like an hour before they have to do something. So people with anxiety, if you have anxiety about an upcoming event, which is what I fucking have, but the upcoming event is that I've got to go to a fucking doctor appointment or something on Wednesday, well, you just take this an hour before and your anxiety goes away before the event, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm glad I've learned about it, because I'm going to request that I'm going to ask them, can I just keep taking this? Like, I'm not going to be taking it every day, but can I have a surplus of this that I can keep at home, and then when I have anxiety I can just take 2 of these? Because ultimately I don't know if I really need to be on an antidepressant anymore. I don't think I'm depressed anymore, which is a fucking weird thing to say. We've gone into therapy hour here, but I don't think I'm like that depressed anymore. My depression being linked, being more about my sense of like happiness and fulfillment and shit. Yeah, I'm not the happiest guy. I'm not fulfilled at all or anything like that. But I used to be just so like in pain. Over the counter means you can walk in and buy it. Prescribed, I mean, sorry. The pain and sadness and the fury and the hatred that was in me when I was younger has really dissipated. I'm actually not that way anymore. But it has been replaced with the anxiety. The anxiety has gone up through the roof. I've never had anxiety like I've had over the last few years. And not just through this whole like last couple of years of like being by myself and having to figure out life again, but several years, probably my 30s, I would say. My anxiety's just been steadily getting worse. And you can take medicine for that, and a lot of it is the same kind of medicines like citalopram and shit. But I don't know if I need it. I think I just need it as and when, because I don't always have anxiety. I just have anxiety around I just get anxiety sometimes when stuff is going on, when I have something that I need to do that I'm maybe nervous about. My brain will make me obsess over it, which is the problem. Everyone gets nervous about upcoming events or things that you have to do, or something that's a little different from your normal day-to-day. If you have to go somewhere different or meet someone different or do something that's stressful, you're going to feel nervous about it. But my brain will turn it into this thing that it starts to obsess over and just keeps making me worry and worry and worry and worry, and it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse until I do the fucking thing. And then as soon as I do the thing, or I'm at the event, or I'm doing the whatever, or the thing is finished, or I've done the public speaking, you know, whatever it is that you have to do. Sometimes it's just like go to the shop because I'm crazy. Whatever the thing is, it doesn't matter whether it's a huge thing or not that I'm getting anxiety over. As soon as it's done, it's gone. And it's gone until I have a new thing to do. But if I can just take a thing when I have a thing to do, that just keeps my heart under control, I'm good. That's fine. So I've actually discovered this drug, which I'm quite happy about, because it's I think because I want to speak to the doctor about it a bit more, because at the moment everything's confused, right, because I'm in the middle of this other process. But yeah, I'm gonna see if they'll just issue me this stuff, and then maybe I can be off of fucking citalopram and mirtazapines and shit. I've been taking these pills for my whole life, these SSRIs and antidepressants and shit like that. I don't really know if I need them exactly anymore. They're very good. For me, they're usually very good at stopping me from hitting the low lows. When I hit rock bottom, instead of going all the way down to rock fucking bottom with my emotional state, like usually the depressive thoughts, they don't make me hit that very bottom rung when I'm on the SSRIs and shit. But I don't know, man. If I can keep the fucking anxiety in control, I think I can probably be fine. because I've just figured so much stuff out over the last couple of years. I just don't have any control over the Jekyll and Hyde nature of my fucking brain with anxiety. It's the anxiety that's killing me. It's nothing else at this point. It used to be the depression for sure. It's now just the anxiety because I'm not myself. I'm not like being logical at all. When that anxiety starts to creep in, I'm just making shit up to wind myself up about. And then I just become a crazy person who is not thinking logically at all. And I start fucking cancelling everything. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing that, I'm not going here, I'm not doing that. And I just start to shut the fuck down. Then that anxiety passes and I'm normal again. And I'm like, oh my God. If I can just fucking keep this shit under control, I will be so much better off. Yeah, it's weird. It's a really weird one. I've also learned a lot of really amazing breathing techniques, which is so like is the other side of managing these things, right? There's working out, which has been really hard for me to do. Even walking is like knackering me out. Liam was ripping the piss out of me for it yesterday because I can't even do these like short walks. I've been doing like 30-minute walk, and even that has been gassing me out, which is crazy. I've never been that fucking unhealthy or anything in my life. Just gassed the fuck out for like the whole day from doing a 30-minute walk, not an intense one or anything. So I haven't really been able to do any workouts, and you know, that's good for mental health. Fact, even though all of us with mental health issues are like, it's so hard to get up in the morning, let alone do a workout. The thing that I've learned how to do is meditation and breathing exercises. I've discovered some really interesting shit about my my sympathetic nervous system. Yoga Nidra scripts have been amazing for me to just generally stay calm the whole time. Progressive muscle relaxation is unbelievably effective. I think my parasympathetic nerve is my problem. I actually think there's an element of physicality to my anxiety, which makes me honestly believe that I can fucking fix this shit. Because if I do progressive muscle relaxation and I take propranolol, I have no anxiety. So it's like, it's obviously not entirely physical, but it's like crazy how much of it is physical. So I've learned that doing progressive muscle relaxation and doing yoga nidra scripts and then just doing a lot of breathing exercises, I basically start and end every day with breathing exercises at the moment, and I think I want to really try and keep doing that even when this sickness passes, because I just feel so much better. It's crazy. So I don't know if you have, people with anxiety, general anxiety, or you have anxiety about something upcoming, or you have trouble sleeping, which is where my anxiety really kicks in. Maybe look into those things, because they've been really effective, and it took me a little while to like get used to doing it as well. You sort of have to train a little bit, like a week, to notice it, because I think with your parasympathetic nerve, you can calm it down in the moment and do a 10-minute progressive muscle relaxation thing. But if you do it a lot, you have this fucking nervous system that gets more used to being in a calm breathing state, and it works over time, and it's really made me feel a lot better, and I think it's really helping me to just stay in that thing. I'm like, at this point I'm actually like kind of all in. This is kind of ironic as fuck, but I'm becoming this guy. We bought this for a joke, but I am slowly becoming the yoga guy. I'm like so tempted. I think me and Liam were talking about it. I'm gonna fucking sign up to a yoga class or something. But I don't know if like yoga exactly will help. But the breathing stuff has been really useful. Try looking up progressive muscle relaxation. If you have anxiety, they're usually like a 10-minute video, but I've been doing some that are like 45 minutes long at this point. Try yoga nidra scripts, or yoga nidra. So yoga nidra isn't yoga, so it's not physical. It's it's just a breathing exercise. You'll lay down to do it. You can sit. It doesn't matter. You lay down for it, but you breathe and you're aware of certain body parts as you move through your body. So you just think about your feet, you take in a deep breath. You think about your legs, they move through the different parts of your legs. You get into your body. The through line is you have to be in your body, and you think about your feet, you think about your calves, you think about your shins, you think about your knees, you think about your thighs and calves, hamstrings, buttocks, and you think of these things, and then you do some deep breathing with the sensation of thinking about being in your legs. You can think about melting a little bit. And then you move through the upper body, and you move through your head, and some of them are like really long, so you'll go through each fucking finger, and some of them are just like general, so you'll just get your legs and your body and stuff, and you do these breathing meditation things. Yoga Nidra does that, and it's really good for me. I do one in the morning, I do one at night, and a lot of the time when I'm doing the night one, I fall asleep in the middle of it. It's fucking crazy, and I'm insomniac. Falling asleep during anything making noise near me is fucking wild to me. And then progressive muscle relaxation isn't too different, but you tense and relax muscles as you do this same kind of process. So you'll tense your feet, taking a deep breath as you tense your feet, hold it for a moment, and then you release the muscle tension in your feet, and you breathe out at the same time, and then you do the same thing as you go through all the muscles in your body. And it does, I don't know what the fuck it does, man. It does something to relax your parasympathetic nerve, but it has been so fucking useful for calming my body down and getting me into a relaxed state, specifically for falling asleep. Because falling asleep is so difficult to do, and the fucking medication that I'm currently withdrawing off of was an anti-insomnia medication I was on to help me sleep. So I'm going through this whole process, trying to fucking sleep naturally, go all natural, plus all the sickness, plus all the and all that kind of stuff. I've found both the Yoga Nidra and the progressive muscle relaxation stuff to be very useful. I've also got some other stuff that I've been doing as well, but I don't know if they're just breathing techniques. They're just long. I have a 30-minute breathing thing that I love, that is just, I put it on and I fall asleep, dude. I just do what she says and I fall asleep. And that one I use if the other two aren't, because it's longer. It's like a 30-minute thing, and I just kind of it's literally just a woman being like, and breathe and relax and relax and breathe and take in a deep breath, breathe into your lungs and breathe and relax. And in the background there's just waves splashing quietly, and eventually it gets me. It's been super useful. And I'm like, I'm all in, man. I'm all in on this shit. But I've learned, so my point was, I can go into this stuff in more detail if anyone's interested another day, but I can even share the links for some of the videos that I find to be particularly useful, because I've been through quite a few. I've got a few on Spotify and I've got a few on YouTube that I use now. The YouTube ones I've ripped so that I can just put them on my phone without, because some of the longer ones on YouTube are like interrupted by an ad, and it's horrendous. And you're like trying to be calm, and then it's like, get yourself some brand new fucking slippers from slippers.com, and you're like, grr, grr. The jump scare is unreal. But the fucking YouTube, dude, the general point that I was trying to make here is that even though these few months have been horrible, if you told me I had to go through this again, I'd probably kill myself. I've absolutely hated it. I cannot believe how horribly, and I probably will have to go through something like this again when I'm older, because we're going to die of something someday. So I'm probably going to have to go through this process again, and I'm going to dread it for the rest of my life, that I'm about to be diagnosed with a thing. But I kind of have that anyway with health anxiety. But this process has been horrible, but I have learned a lot of stuff. I've learned a lot of useful techniques, because I've never been in such a long state of sickness and anxiety. I've been unwell for 3 months, and in that 3 months I've had anxiety the entire time, just varying levels of it. My anxiety hasn't gone away. I've never had anxiety for this long at this state as well. It just goes from being like 50% anxiety to 70% to 200% to 70 to 50 to, and it just goes up and down constantly. Most of the days that I haven't streamed have been anxiety rather than sickness, because it's just fucking crippling. But man, have I learned some shit in there. I've learned about the this medicine I didn't know was around, and I've now looked into a bunch, and a lot of people are prescribed propranolol for anxiety. So if you have a similar type of anxiety, everyone has to go through this process of figuring out what works for them and shit. And I've just never in my life have I really been to a doctor for anxiety, because I've only ever gone in there when I've been so depressed that I was like, I'm gonna drown myself. I'm gonna drown myself in the fucking Thames, and I'm gonna do it today. And they're like, okay, what's the matter? The fuck is going on with you? And I'm like, I'm gonna drown my. They're like, okay, but what's that? And I'm like, I haven't slept for 3 nights, and I'm sad. And they're like, okay, well, here's some citalopram and zopiclone. Come back in a week. And I go back in a week, and they're like, are you okay now? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay now. I just needed some sleep. And I won't come off the citalopram. And then I come off the citalopram 2 years later, and I have to go through the whole thing again. And then I've been doing that my whole life, but I've never really gone to them about anxiety, so they've never given me anything for anxiety before. So propranolol is probably old news for some other people, but my fight hasn't been with anxiety most of my life until now. So I've learned quite a lot about the element of my anxiety that seems to be somewhat physical. My heart rate just fucking skyrocketing, and then whatever the fuck the parasympathetic nerve is, look up shit about your parasympathetic nerve, because some of this anxiety is in your head and some of it's in your body. And you can, if you can just fucking cut off the half that's on your body, the anxiety in your head isn't that intense. Right? It's like just removing. There are 2 things punching you in the face. You know, there's the brain that's fucking hitting you and just being like, you fucking prick, you should worry about this, worry about that, worry about this. And then there's your fucking the physical side of it that I've never considered before. Your heart rate's too high, your parasympathetic nerve's going crazy, you're feeling this, you're feeling that, your blood pressure's going nuts. So you're fighting, these 2 things are hitting you. Well, if you can just fucking make one of them go away, it's not as bad. And that's what I figured out with the fucking last few months, because the doctors have been medicating me, and I've spent fucking all day doing breathing exercises. I've learned all these different breathing exercises, shit that will get carbon dioxide out of your system, shit that will help me fall asleep, shit that will help me feel rested if I can't sleep, shit that will fucking just slow your heart rate down. It's mad. I can reduce the physical side of my anxiety now, which I've never been able to do before. Oh, it's the best. I love that some of you are in here just so desperate for me to click exit level this whole time. Now, I purposefully didn't continue with this level, because if you were watching this for the video game, you can just fast forward all of this until I start moving again. I know that that's an insane way to think, but I've been doing this for a long time now. Anyone that doesn't want to listen to this on the VOD can just fucking fast forward until I start moving again. And you'll know that I probably stopped rambling about having anxiety, because I know that some people don't just want to watch Wolfenstein, or they don't even want to hear about anxiety because they have anxiety and they don't want to hear about it right now. They're trying to avoid anxiety. That's why they're watching the fucking stream. And so, you know, you can just fucking fast forward through this part, and I can click exit level. I am going to end the stream though. But because I need to go and take my medicine and eat. Ironically, or unironically. Chapter 3, man. We've already beaten the game. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Here we are. In Wolfenstein, the Old Blood. It just seems to be more of the other one, doesn't it? I actually thought that the prologue was going to be in the past, but this is a prequel. Okay, cool. I thought we were going to jump back to the future, but I guess not. All good. Enjoy it. It's fun. It just seems to be more of the New Order in terms of game, which I'm happy for. I think that game is perfectly good. You don't need to change much, do you? Usually when they try and change too much, they're like, oh, everyone likes Wolfenstein the New Order, let's make a new one, and then we're going to change everything, and now you've ruined it. I figured we'd get a resolution to that crazy cliffhanger, but no, yeah, I guess not. Maybe that's what Wolfenstein 2 is, though.
I get the sense that the new Colossus is actually an actual sequel, and that's why it's called Wolfenstein 2, and this one isn't. We'll find out, I suppose, as we get to it. More of the same thing, which is a good thing. Fun time. I have to go and take medicine now, hilariously. How much stabbing do you want? I don't know. Just find me like 5 or 6 clips. You can just DM them to me actually if you want, Gabe. If anytime I'm stabbing someone, just clip it and send it to me. And it doesn't have to be good. You don't have to actually time it comically, because I'm just going to cut it and throw it in. I'd appreciate that, thank you. And then I'll just chuck it in the intro for the next one. It makes me laugh so much how much you stab people in these games. And I'll throw them in. The best clip from today is for sure going to be the time I said it's crazy how much you stab people, and then I walked through a door and got stabbed. He's cooking. Yeah. Scroll back later, you had lots of good supportive comments. Yeah, I know, I see them, I can't read them and keep my train of thought going at the same time. When you guys are writing messages in chat, I do actually read them when we're having these therapy hours. So yeah, at the end, I sort of figured at the end of this entire process, when I actually do feel much better and we sit and talk it out, I might actually have some good shit here for helping people fall asleep and helping people with anxiety and the whole process, how it's been for me, because I've really learned a lot. I've felt so horrible throughout this entire process, but I've learned so much that hopefully it just makes me feel better. And I mean, if I can take the stuff that has been keeping me afloat through some of the worst months, and then use it if I'm feeling okay and I do it, maybe I'll actually feel good and actually, find some joy in my life rather than just continue to float through feeling like shit. So yeah, I don't know, man. I figured out quite a lot of stuff, and at the end of it all, I'll happily share those resources if anyone is interested, or if any of that sounds like it's working, or if you go away and you recognize that some of those things are effective. There's some good resources that I've been using at least. All right, man. Well, we'll carry on playing Wolfenstein tomorrow. I'm gonna go and get some food in me because I have to keep eating. You have to keep eating, Harry, because I'm losing weight constantly, and I actually have to cook some pasta up. And then after that, I'm going to boot up the second channel and play Deadlock for the first time. Almost threw up. I haven't played it yet. So I'm going to sort of hopefully boot up the second channel and play a bit of that in a few hours from now. 2 or 3 hours from now. With the boys, with the old men. The second channel, I'm now a VTuber, by the way. There's an old man over there that you can go and... or whatever. Alright, boys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Hopefully... And I remember saying this during the first week. Oh my god. Hopefully, during the... hopefully we'll be back to normal streams. Like, I've only been doing 2 or 3 hour streams for the most part. And it's killing me, man. It's so short, the stream time. I don't know, man. Hopefully this is all over soon. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Jaeger, thank you so much for the generous gift subs earlier on. April, thank you for the generous donation. The rest of you that gifted subs and things throughout the week, thank you very much. I appreciate the support during this, because I have not been here. And even when I have been here, it's been dog shit because I'm so unwell. So I've done, I'm sort of trying to do this with one hand tied behind my back. So a lot of my anxiety has been around the fact that I've probably destroyed my entire Twitch career because I've just not really been
Yeah. And then you all come in and give me money, so you know, makes me feel good and guilty, but good mostly. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'll be back on the second channel in a bit and more Wolfenstein tomorrow. Bye.
Conflict resolved.